to do this problem, you need to know completing the square. So I did copy down the three main steps that you would need to know how to do completing the square. So in order to write this equation in standard form, the first thing is to divide all the terms by the coefficient of x squared. Now here my coefficient of x squared and my coefficient of y squared was the same, which is kind of good in this problem because when I divide it, I will have my coefficient of x squared and y squared to be 1, and that's what I need to proceed with this problem. Okay, so since my coefficient of x squared and y squared is 3, I'm going to divide this equation throughout by 3. So first I'm going to divide both sides by 3, and 3 is the coefficient of the squared term in the variable. So that will give me 3x squared over 3, which would make it x squared, the first term, plus 3y squared over 3, which would give me y squared, plus 6x over 3, which would be 2x, and minus, and keeping it as a fraction, keep it as a fraction, is equal to 0 divided by 3 would be 0. Okay, so the next step is move the term, which is c over a, to the right side. So what that means is move the constant term to the other side. Since I don't have a constant term, I don't have to do step 2. Now for step 3, in order to do step 3, I'm going to take you through some process. Before you do step 3, what I want you to do is group the x terms together and the y terms together. Okay, so group them together. Now, in order to complete the square, you will need to take half the coefficient of x for the first piece. So now only I'm focusing on only on the first x. This is the only place I'm going to focus on. Okay, so the coefficient of x is just 2. Take half of that and square it and add this 1 to both sides of the equation. Okay, now if you do this process, then this x squared plus 2x plus 1 is going to be a perfect square, which is x plus 1 the whole square. Same thing, repeat the same process for the second piece, y squared. Take half the coefficient of y, so negative 1 over 3 is the coefficient of y. Half of that is dividing by 2. It's a fraction, so it's nice to write it like a 2 over 1 and a 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 6. Now square it, which would be 1 over 36. So this would be the number you will add to both sides of the equation. Okay. Now by doing so, your second piece is now y minus 1 over 6 the whole squared. Okay, so I made my perfect square for the x piece, which is x plus 1 the whole squared plus y minus 1 over 6 the whole squared is equal to, if I combine this 1 plus 1 over 6 plus 0, again adding fractions, right? So I will have to common denominator is 36. So it's like a 36 over 36 plus 1 over 36, which would be a 37 over 36. So this would be a 37 over 36. Now again, so from here I need to find what the center is. So again, because we know our standard form of writing an equation of a circle is x minus h the whole squared plus y minus k the whole squared is equal to r squared. The numbers that goes in h and k, so h is negative 1 and k would be 1 over 6. So this is my center. Okay, and the radius is going to be the square root of 37 over 36. So which would be a square root of 37 over 6. And this should be the answer to the problem. So the equation, which is this part, should go in this box here. The center, just this one, should go over there, and the radius, just that number, has to go in this part in your homework assignment.